Sportsbet is powered by BetOnline, driving the opening odds market since 2001. Visit sportsbookreview.com to learn more about BetOnline and its A+ rated platform in the link below.
It's deep dive time here on Sportsbet Betting Insight today from SBRpicks.com. And as we do every Tuesday during football season, we get a chance to chat with Dave Mason from BetOnline.ag. Find out how the offshore world did this past weekend. Dave, how was your weekend? Did you guys make out all right? It seems like when I was doing the Bad Beats, Bad Bets recap yesterday, that the books did pretty well against the bettors in most of the biggest games.
Yeah, no, we had a good weekend. As I've been saying the last probably month and a half, the NFL's been a drag, but yeah, we won this weekend. Wasn't great. Gave a lot back on that Sunday night game as we needed the Rams big, but overall it's a good. We started the Falcons was good on Thursday night. Jags were good. 49ers, Broncos bad. Were the Chiefs, that Packers, that Browns game was bad for us. I mean, we needed the Browns so bad, and we had that we had that 0-16 prop too, and I was looking at that action. And we're exposed big time, and people are betting on them going 0-16. So we're rooting for that on a couple fronts for them to cover, win the game and win that game outright, of course, so we can start to grade that prop and just avoid that 0-16, which will be a little bit of a mess. And again, the Eagles on Sunday night, that was bad for the house. But yeah, overall, good weekend.
Well, let me ask you this. That Sunday night game with the Steelers and the Ravens seemed like most of the money came on Pittsburgh in that contest, and you guys didn't get beaten up when it came to the over. A lot of times in national TV games, when you see a shootout, the books will get pounded. But when it came to Ravens Steelers, it looked to me like there was decent two-way action on the total in that ballgame.
Yeah, no, that was fine, and that was my mistake. Yeah, of course, Sunday night was the Steelers game, but yeah, no, that game was a chop. We did all right there. But yeah, sorry about that. That Eagles game in the late afternoon game was the killer for us.
Sure, and it wasn't good for my pocket either. Now let's ask this: when you talk about an injury like Carson Wentz for Philadelphia, these impact injuries from a guy that is an MVP candidate, how much do you guys adjust? Is it an enormous adjustment for Wentz to a guy like Nick Foles? Or do you say the core of Philadelphia is just fine, even if the quarterback play has dropped off? Do you know what the adjustment that you would make in there? And what are the markets doing with your numbers on Wentz and the Eagles?
Right. Yeah, so we Foles, he's a quality backup. He's had success in Philly, so it's not as big of a drop-off as other teams might be. But Wentz is having an MVP type season, so yeah. I mean, it's still a good drop. I mean, it's still well over a field goal, 4, 5, 6 points, I'd say. They're still favored by 8 on the road this weekend, so that's a good indication for Foles and the Eagles. So, but yeah, like you said, I mean that core group, they're playing so tight at defense, everything. They're looking good. So yeah, Foles, that's why they brought him in for quality backup, a guy who knows Philly, the team and everything. So they're not as big as other teams that drop off, but it's still significant. I mean, their Super Bowl odds drop from plus 400 down to 10-1. So that's a significant drop right there. So yeah, a lot of heartbroken people in Philly.
Well, there's people from Philly are used to being heartbroken. Nothing new or different. But the thing that stood out to me was that the look-ahead line here in Las Vegas at the Westgate Superbook was Eagles -9 against the Giants. Now here's Philly, who just lost their starting quarterback, a guy who's an MVP candidate, and the markets have said, it's all right, it's Eagles -8. So yeah, there hasn't been a huge adjustment down, although the Giants devalued off of yesterday's no-show against Dallas.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So that comes a lot into play as well. I mean, they were just brutal on Sunday too. So, but yeah, all said and done, probably 4 points over field goal.
So let me ask you this, because here we are, we're mid-December. It's kind of a dead time in college hoops, not a lot of games. Kids are taking exams. The NBA hasn't yet caught the public's attention. We're still a week or two away from bowl season, really kicking into play. The first bowls this Saturday, but really it's next week before bowls get going. Right now, do you see in this week or two before the holidays, you guys see your handle drop, or is this a time of year where bettors are looking to make a little something before the holidays? How does it work when it comes to mid-December betting? Is this really a dead time, or is already the bowls drawing action on a day in, day out basis for you guys?
No, it gets a little slow this time of year, Teddy. It's like you said, it's the sports are dead a little bit. You got the NFL, sure, but that's winding down. The bowls start off slow. College hoops that really doesn't pick up till after the new year. NBA, like you said, that picks up a little bit later as well. Now compared to like a July, of course, we're slammed, but compared to September, October, November, no, it slows down. Plus the holidays, people are saving a little bit of money for presents and everything. So it definitely slows down, but it picks up again at January 1 with the big bowl games and playoffs right around the corner. So, it's a yearly thing. It's actually still great, but it's not like it was 2-3 weeks ago.
Dave Mason here from BetOnline.ag. And I know, Dave, you guys have been doing a lot with Bitcoin at BetOnline.ag, both, for deposits and withdrawals. How do you deal with people withdrawing in Bitcoin when all of a sudden Bitcoin is now like trading it, goes up 40% in a week or in a day or whatever it was last week? How do you guys deal with that? And what kind of bonuses can people take advantage of when it comes to Bitcoin right now? Because that is the currency, the cryptocurrency that's on everybody's mind here in December.
Right. Well, the Bitcoin, people like it so much because it's so quick. The payout, you're not waiting for a check. The deposits are quick and easy, and the payouts are the quickest. Sometimes within just a couple hours, just kind of like the good old days with net tellers, right? So it's the fastest. But a week like last week where it was so crazy. Transactions were taking a little bit longer, and that had to do more with the blockchain than us or other books. I'm personal. I did a transaction somewhere else, and it took a little bit longer than I had hoped to go through. So that was just because last week was so darn crazy. But yeah, we have a great Bitcoin bonus. It's 100% bonus. Use promo code BTC 2017, and you'll get 100% bonus on your first Bitcoin deposit. But yeah, people really love it. More and more people are signing up for Bitcoin and using it as their funding and way to get paid. So it's here to stay. We also take Ethereum too and Litecoin. So if you're into other cryptocurrencies, Ethereum and Litecoin are two of the most popular as well. You can deposit and withdraw with that as well. BetOnline.ag.
BetOnline.ag. That's the place to sign up for your new account. You can do that today. Thank you so much, Dave Mason, for joining us. We'll talk to you again next week right here on SportsBit. Betting Insight Today from SBRPicks.com.
Hello, SBR YouTube followers. I am JoJo, and before you go, I want to let you know about our new college football contest. As we all know, bowl season is right around the corner. And to add to that excitement, we are announcing our 15K College Bowl Handicapping Showdown. We are going to be awarding amazing prizes, and members from all over the world can join in on the fun. Join our forum, follow us on social media, and remember to share and like this video. I've been your host, JoJo, and until next time, thanks for watching.